'Cause I might not be safe for you. Won't move and we shake the roof. We ain't tryna play no games. We ain't tryna say no names. Gotta drop them, we gon' flame. Birdie on the left, Brown James. Birdie on the right, my chain. 1, 2, 3, we fade. It's another all-star game. When we linking up today. Light up the sky. Don't even try to run or hide. 'Cause I might not be safe for you. Won't move and we shake the roof.
Pretty little baby, pretty little baby, pretty little baby. You say that maybe you'll be thinking of me and try to love me, pretty little baby. I'm hoping that you do. You can ask the flowers. I sit for hours telling all the bluebirds.
Got the music. Let's go. In the coral bunker, that's right, dude. It's fucking doomsday. And I'm down here still running shit. What up? Let me pull up my chat ski right here. Long time no see. Derek, new viewer. Bailey's Reef, what's poppin'? Gail, Easy does it. Crypto, you're having a good day if you're into crypto. Crypto light. Jackie, what up? Deuces. Kyle, what's good? Game with the computer setup. You know what? I don't. Grown ass man, dude. I don't chase fucking levels. I chase freaking goals, dog. Nah, I don't play too many video games. I did play a little bit of video game last night. First time in like a month. Derek, what's good, man? So check it out. It's Thursday. Bunch of corals came in. A lot of stuff's not open, dude. I was putting corals away from like 11 to maybe 3 or 4, something like that. So a lot of corals came in. But check it out. We may have a special guest tonight. We may have 2. This is why you can't blink when I'm streaming, okay? You should know this by now, that you don't blink when Bobby's live. Before we get into a few corals and then see if our special guests are coming, we do have one show note. Now, let's see here. Here we go. We've got a raffle that we need to fill, dude, because I've got some nasty stuff for the next raffle. I need to take a better video of this thing, but over half the spots sold. We need to sell that tonight or tomorrow. And then we could get into some other stuff. Elemental P. Jack, no, I said it's somebody who's never been on the stream before. So, there you go. You're not going to guess who it is. Don't worry. Betty Wise, what's going on? So, yeah, we're going to play it by ear. We didn't do any, like, try to go live with them and do trial and error. Who does that, dude? We fly by the seat of our pants on this stream. We're professionals. We know what we're doing, okay? Other than that, show notes wise, man, not a lot. We got new corals in. Timmy said he counted the frags he did today when he left. 283 cuts he made today. Alvies, Zoes, Acans. The tanks are packed. I had to put torches in a different tank because we're just too packed with them. So I went a little bit crazy. What up, Money Pit? What up, Gail? So yeah, that's pretty much it. Trackies, yep, a bunch of stuff. So we could get on into it and do a few pieces, and then I'll let you know if they're going to pop in. Kind of talking to them in the background a little bit here. But this is a good time of year, man, for you guys to get some steals. I think we got a good 2, 3 weeks left of summertime slow in the coral industry, and then I really do think it's going to pick up. So if you're looking to really do some freaking arbitrage reefing, tonight's the night. Probably the next couple, like I said, 7, 14, 20 days, I think. But yeah, I'm ready to go. Can I get a W in the chat if you guys are too? Let me get everything set up right here. W me's up in the chats. Dude, I did bring in a few clams. Let me make sure I got this page looks okay. Okay, so they're not queued up. They'll send me a PM when they are. I told them the peak of the stream, usually about 30 minutes in or something like that. So let's go ahead and do a few pieces, man. Let's go. I didn't realize this is a shitty picture right here, but that's okay. Bailey, let's go. Let's go. $5, $5 increments. A can. That looks like pretty terrible in this picture. I'll be honest with you. I was running through pictures pretty quick just to try to get live. So I don't know how some of them came out. I didn't look at them before we go live. So we'll see. We're going to twist one up here. Let's see. Said I'm ready. Okay, cool. Cool. Doing a little directing in the background. Click that link. I'll see you when get in the queue. Okay, Amanda, what's going on? Thank you for popping in. Let's go ahead and, like I said, let's try to get a quick 1 or 2 in before we get our special guests on here. Let me line up their stuff they're promoting also here. $13 spots on the raffle. Let's go. Don't steal this for $5. $5 going once. I'm not sitting around here tonight. Why is it not bringing up his... Thank you, Bailey's. Okay. All right. Our guests are going to be up here in 1 second. Okay. $10. Let's go. Let's call this thing going once, going twice. Bailey's going once. If you want to bid, you got to go to the Kush Corals page, Bailey. You know this. You've been on the stream before. We can't take a bid if we don't know who you are. You got to go to Kush Corals on Facebook and send us a PM with your Twitch name. All right. You know this. Come on. Looks like this. Send us a PM where it says message and tell us your Twitch name, or else we can't take a bid from you. That goes for anybody who's new, who's watching. So we'll wait for you here for 1 second. And then I think our guests are going to come on really quick here. Tubby, what up, man? Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the legendary. Says, yo, got the new tank up and running. Let's go, man. What did you end up going with? He had a leak in his tank. It was a nightmare. Do we have Bailey? Otherwise, we got to go 5 at Sandy. Send us the PM. We're giving corals away. A 90. I thought that's what maybe you said. Maybe I forgot. All right. I'm going once. Going twice. There we go. I don't know why I was saying something different. That's why. Okay, perfect. Bam. Bam. Okay. Got him. All right, cool. We got $10 on this piece. And first, what up, OTD? First win, you're going to get 5 wheel spins. So we might end up cutting you a check for this A-cam right here, okay? No, you're good to go. You ready? Going once? Going twice? Let's go. Let's call it. Let's call it. Cherries in the chat, y'all. Hold up. Let's go. We're doing it. We're doing it. We got to get this pumped up. First time winner. Like a virgin, I told you you were getting some deals tonight. First time winner, Cherries in the chat. And I believe we got our guests ready. Are you guys ready? Can we get some love in the chat over here? Let me see. It's been a while since I had multiple people on, so let's go ahead and see how this is going to work here. Yo, Salem, what's going on, man? How are you? Thank you for popping in the stream.
Thanks for having me, man. I'm living the dream. It's great to be here and finally in Kush City.
Let's go. All right, I'm teeing up the stream here to make sure we sound good, we look good. Chat, do we look good? Do you know who this guy is? W in the chat if you know who we're talking to. If we don't, maybe you're living underneath the live rock. You look to the left, there's a bristle worm. You look to your right, there's a copepod. Salem, tell the people a little something about yourself and what you got going on with your life in this weekend, man.
Yeah, so you might know me from Reef Builders and a lot of other places. Been around for a while now. Doing my own thing now, and we're going to do a 24-hour live stream. So me and Chris Meckley are going to be on talking to people from all around the world, people that have started the hobby like Julian Sprung, people that are innovating the hobby like Bobby himself. We're going to be talking to anyone, educational, fun, and we hope you'll be there.
Yeah, so I'm going to put the YouTube link up there. He's doing a 24-hour stream, which is crazy. I've already been live for 5 minutes, and I'm already sick of it. No, I'm just kidding. That's going to be it's going to be quite the feat. And he's talking to people. You're like, well, how's he going to talk to somebody at 2 a.m? He's talking to people all around the globe. Some of you flat earthers out there might not know what's going on, but for most of you, there's reefers all over the world, all right? You're not the center of the universe like some of you think you are. He's going to be doing a live stream with Chris Meckley, who I think we're going to try to pull on here too. If he can, he's kind of old, so if he can figure out the internet, we'll get him on here too. But yeah, man, I appreciate you for one, inviting me to be on the stream. You know that I stream all the time. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Tell the people anything they need to know as far as like, when are you starting? I know it's on YouTube. I'm going to put that link up there. I'm going to try to get Chris in here too. But yeah, tell the people a little something about the stream.
Yeah, it'll be from 12 p.m. Central on Saturday to 12 p.m. Central Sunday. That's this weekend. So it'll be on my YouTube channel, Meckley's YouTube channel, and then on Facebook as well. I think probably on my personal Facebook had the biggest reach. So that's how we're doing it. Only have 3 slots because we're not stream masters like Bobby.
Oh man, you're content master. That's what's up. So that's even better. That's what we're all trying to be.
Dude, you got like the green screen. I got this fabric from Joann's. Like I'm raw dogging it.
I'll be honest though, your stream looks really good. Like you're look pretty crispy to me. The chat says audio sounds good and everything, and so I think it looks pretty good. So 24-hour stream, man. What's the longest stream that you've ever done? Because that's a long time, dude. I did a 12-hour stream and it was fucking gave me a migraine.
Yep.
What's the longest stream you've ever done?
12. Yeah, not done more than that.
12 is okay. Yeah.
Pretty hardcore. A lot of Red Bulls.
Well, you're looking at the Red Bull streaming guy here. So you it seems like you got the formula, dude. Good looking stream, loud mouth. I love the way that you communicate, by the way. You have I don't know if anybody's ever told you this before, but you have really good like hand gestures, and you can just tell that you're a good communicator. Obviously, we all think that you're super smart and awesome person in the industry. If people don't know you, They need to check you out. It's Novel Aquatics on YouTube. And like I said, I'll spam that link. But the 24-hour stream, when does it start?
It'll be noon Eastern time Saturday.
Noon Eastern time Saturday, and then you go until Sunday at noon.
Yep, Sunday at noon. So, yep, all Eastern time. So,
All right. Well, Amanda says that Chris is good to go. Let me see if I can't pull him up on here real quick. Is there any other things that you want the people to know about the stream while I pull up this old timer up here?
yeah. So, because it's Chris, it's gonna be a chaotic stream. Definitely bring some beer. Probably have a drinking game. See how many times he says pH or Kalkwasser. I think it'll be fun though, for sure. We're gonna have donation links. There's like a real feel good one about the Legacy Aquarium. So, perhaps some more philanthropic stuff on there too. So, be a fun time. Bring some beer. Bring some attention.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I think we got him on the stream. Chris, man, can you hear us?
I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up, brother? Hey, man, I
Awesome.
know
What?
you guys are both really, really busy. So, and I know this is kind of last
sir.
minute. I hit you up and I was like, hey, I'm going live. And I know the stream's this weekend. If you want to come on and promote it, I really appreciate you guys. Like I said, I don't want to take too much of your time. Just wanted to let people know what we got going on this weekend. If you guys don't know, Chris runs a company, ACI, and we actually just got corals from him. Was it today? I think I put corals away today from you guys.
Yeah, you got
we-
them today.
Yeah, we get a ton of corals from ACI. He's partnering up with Salem to do the stream 24 hours. I don't know how he's going to do it. Somebody said that he's going to have an IV with caffeine, but I don't know if that's true. Is that true?
Nah, man, I can hang. This old fart can definitely hang with the best of y'all. I can stay up for 24, 48 hours. You just name it. I'll do it.
All
Especially
right,
when
we
we're
got-
talking reefing, man. We got how many people on here? It's gonna be a blast because it's just gonna be talking reef the entire time. I mean, how could I fall asleep?
No, well, you definitely, I think all three of us are probably some of the three biggest, jabberjaws in the industry.
Talkers.
But that's you got to play to your strength. I used to get in trouble for talking too much in school. Look at me now,
Hey, I'm the same way, bro. I mean, I think the first time we met, you're like, damn, that son of a bitch talks too much.
It happens, dude. It happens. Hey, but we got to play to our strength, like I said. So there's going to be a bunch of
Exactly.
interesting things on. I know for me, you said that one of the subjects for me to talk about is going to be like the new way of selling corals. Basically, what I do is live streaming. So I'm excited to talk about the subject matter, but I'm also excited about a lot of the other subject matter. It's all over the place, which is what I really like about the stream, which is going to keep it fresh and keep it interesting. What are you guys both? We'll go Salem first. What are you guys both looking forward to? Obviously, you're looking forward to the whole stream, but what sticks out in your mind that you're looking forward to do on this stream, and who you're like, what subject and who are you looking forward to? Not the most. We're not playing favorites, but you know what I mean.
I think the coolest ones we're bringing to the table that I've not seen done before. We've got a guy from South Africa. We've got the reefers from Dubai. They've set up shops like right down the road from the Burj Khalifa. Got some Vincent Chalias who set up mariculture in Indonesia. So we're really going to show people what it's like to reef in other parts of the world. That's our goal. So I think that's the coolest one. Excited to talk to those people.
What do you think, Chris?
Man, it's going to be a lot of really awesome content coming in that 24-hour stream. I think letting people know how and where corals are collected from, that's going to be huge when we're talking to Don Gilson from his old company, Interfish. He's one of the pioneers in collecting corals, and I learned so much about where different species are collected. So it helps me be able to keep them better. Should help reefers be able to understand a lot of different species better. That's one that I'm really excited for, and just because he's a really good friend of mine, but also the Jamie Craigs and Kerry O'Neill. I mean, the whole coral spawning. Kerry O'Neill taught me everything I know about coral spawning. My wife and I did the Cantophilias a couple of years ago, and we plan on doing a lot more down the road. It's just a lot of we learned a valuable lesson. And I'm hoping that she can give us a little bit more insight on it. And same with Jamie Craigs. I mean, he's like the king of coral spawning, and we call Carrie the queen of coral spawning because I think she's done more species than Jamie. Maybe not anymore, but who knows? But like Salem said, the South African talk's going to be awesome. Vincent Chalice, listening to Ryland and Thomas and the UK reefers over there. I'm really excited to hear Tunsey. talking about, just it's just a wealth of information going to be spewed out in 24 hours. It's going to be information overload. It's going to be a blast.
Well, I'm hoping that you clip it. I hope that you can go through and get some good clips of the info, because in 24 hours, man, you're going to have months and months of clips to be able to go through. I follow a few of those people, Vincent, Jamie, even Salem. When I follow some of you guys, I'm like, man, there is levels to this shit, which makes it really cool, man. And it humbles all of us. It makes us all want to keep learning. And what's awesome about this hobby, as you guys know, is there's so many different things, the geographical parts, the microbiome parts that Salem's into, all of it is what I like about this hobby. You could kind of pick and choose the things that you like the most. But I think this stream is going to be really, really cool. The coral spawning, I'm looking forward to for sure. That guy is just like a crazy wealth of knowledge. So I think it's going to be a super cool event. Like I said, I'm looking forward to like the clips of it, because obviously nobody's going to be able to sit and watch probably the whole thing. I'm sure there's a few nerds out there that are going to. And speaking of like your wife, Amanda, and
she'll be doing it.
Pretty sure Salem has a girlfriend too. Tell your significant others thank you for putting up with our nerd hobby and letting us do things like this, because it's not easy to put a stream on and stay entertaining and make sure everybody else looks good. That's one of my biggest concerns when I'm having people on the stream. By the way, Meckley, the hair looks amazing. Salem, I don't know where you get the Fountain of Youth from, so we're gonna have to talk about that after the stream. But yeah, it's not easy. So I wanted to tell you guys that I appreciate you for putting it on. I'm looking forward to seeing what Salem does with Novel Aquatics. And obviously with Chris at ACI, I mean, we're looking forward to blasting it the rest of the year. We've been a little slow in the summertime, which happens every single year. But I was just telling the stream before we went live here with you guys that I think in 2 to 3 weeks, man, everything's picking right back up, and it's just going to be a blast this year. So I really appreciate you guys putting this thing on. I don't want to take too much more of your time. I know that you guys are busy and stuff, but if there is anything else that you want the people to know about with the stream or off the stream or anything else, man, we have a really cool community. I'm going to send all of them to go like the YouTube channel and all that stuff. But yeah, tell the people if there's anything maybe we're missing or where they could find you or anything like that. And then I will check and see if there's any good questions in the chat. Somebody said, does he use Pantene Pro V? We're not asking those questions. Ask him about the reef, people.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I have to go back to, talking about our significant others putting up with this. Amanda is the A in ACI. So she's right there with me the whole way through.
I believe it's your kid for the other one, right?
It's Amanda, Chris, Isabel, and my son, Isaac. That's what ACI stands
There you go. See, on theme. Some of these people, dude, I saw one guy, his name was like Slot Machine Corals or something. I was like, what? Like, it doesn't even make any sense. I like the theme. And
yours makes total sense.
I guess speaking of mine makes sense. It's on brand. Salem, how did you come up with Novel Aquatics? I mean, obviously you could kind of understand what it means, but where'd you come up with that?
I looked back and like every single article I've wrote, or like my buzzword I always said is this is so novel. It's like cutting edge. And I was like, why not just call it that? I'm going to be talking about all the new science and stuff in the industry. Seems like it's pretty on brand. So that was my thought there.
Perfect. That makes sense to me. Well, I'm looking forward to it, man. You guys got to go and follow Novel Aquatics. He just started it. So you're talking about you subscribe now. It's going to be so much info, not just on this stream. I'm sure he's got a ton planned. Do you want to tell the people maybe some of the things you got planned for the channel besides just the stream?
Salem.
I know.
Hey, if you're gonna leak something, this is the show to leak it on.
We got a surprise coming on the 24th. So Salem and I are gonna do something amazing. It's gonna be I don't know. It's gonna be pretty epic if you ask me. But it's we're gonna do it on your channel and ACI's channel for YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Or are we gonna start a whole new one?
We'll see.
I guess we'll see what happens.
Yeah, well, I didn't even realize that ACI you had a channel too, so we will post that. I know a lot of our people follow you on Facebook. I actually bought some bounce mushrooms from your Facebook post. I saw some guy was like, "Are these going to be up on Sunday?" And you were like, "They're on the stream or they're on the website now." I went right on there and I bought that bounce mushroom, and I was like, "Not anymore." So we follow you on ACI. We'll make sure we get all the channels up and post that in our Facebook group and all that stuff too, so everybody will follow you. But yeah, Chris, I guess since I got you, what do you think's going to be hot the rest of this year? That's what I'm into, is kind of like the scene of, I don't buy what's hot, but I like to, I got to follow the trends too to see what people are into. What do you think? We'll go with you first, and then we'll see what Salem says because it's two totally different viewpoints. What do you think's going to be hot the rest of like this year, or any surprise corals you think that people need to get into, or what do you think about the industry for the rest of the year, coral wise?
Man, I can never figure it out. I'm always trying to figure out what the trends are, but the trends are changing all the time. I think mushrooms are going to continue, and I really think zoanthids are going to really start kicking off more. I think that we're going to see a lot less in the torch side and Euphyllia side. That's going to kind of fade away a little bit since it's been hot for like 5 years. I wish I had a real answer for you, Bobby, because it's difficult, and then if it is something that people really want, do we have the permits to import it? That's the question.
Okay, yeah. Well, speaking of zoos, we got the Lorax zoo from you. It's quite a while ago. Man, everybody asks me about that thing. It's super awesome. I was hoping you had a crystal ball and you could tell me what people were going to be into. I guess not. Sarah, I know you're into like what I consider like the off, nerdy stuff. That's what I like, is stuff that other people aren't necessarily into. What do you think's popping for the rest of the year? What do you think's going to pop off?
So, well, I'm into the nerdy stuff. I also have my ear to the ground, especially when I was working at Reef Builders, because everyone came and said, "Here's money under the table, promote this." And I think the biggest thing is going to be plates. About every single big coral vendor is investing an ass load into buying really nice Dioceras and stuff right now, and all of them have they've been farming them, ready to dump them for the holiday season. So I think plates are TCK Insane Plate. That's your baseline for the market. It was like $250. It's like $500 a cut now. So it's going somewhere. That's my prediction.
Man, the variety of plates that's out there is crazy too. So I found plates are one of those weird things where some people, they just think they bought one and didn't do too good, and they're like, well, plates don't do good for me. And it's like, dude, you can't judge all plates just on the one you got. There's so many different subspecies and just crazy different ones. I forget the name of the ones that we have where the mom dies and it spits all the babies all over the place. I bought like 200 of those things. They were all these babies on one. I've been farming those like crazy. So I hope you're right, because I love plate corals myself. So a big fan of those. I hope that's true. I haven't really seen plates go through a big, spurt like that.
They need to, because we bring in, we get so many permits for Fungia and Cycloceras, but the plate you're talking about is the Heliofungia fraleni.
How do you pronounce it? The Fralii?
Fraleni.
Okay,
and there's another one.
They're awesome. That's my favorite one.
There's another one that spits a ton of babies off if the mother dies. It's the Heliofungia repanda. That's the one that looks very similar, but it's green with an orange mouth most of the time.
Yeah,
the Fraleni's got all the crazy colors.
Yeah, I've had one of those for 5 years. I got it from Chris Kaz over at OSA. I don't even think he works there anymore.
Chris Kaz.
Bro, I love that guy. He gave me one as a present. He used to call it the FUPA plate, and I still have that thing, man. Dioceras plates, though, like you said, that's exactly. The Dioceras plates, we have a bunch of them in the farm now. I love them. I think they're super underrated. I always tell our customers, like, man, they're not cheap. Don't sit on these things or pass on them, because they're just super beautiful. And every time you see somebody like one of the big name people, or even like the good photographers in the hobby, when they post those, man, everybody's like, I gotta have one. They look like little nems. They're so awesome. They have so much puff to them and they frag so easily. Like you could frag them on accident. Actually, Chris Katz taught me how to do it. What he does is he literally drops it into like a bucket and then just slices wherever it breaks naturally, he slices it right there.
I put them right here between my fingers and use my thumb and press in the center, and you got 7 or 8 pieces.
Half the time I buy them from wholesalers, they come broken in the bag anyway. So I'm like, well, there you go, bonus.
Yep, they come.
Awesome. Well, I don't know if we lost Chris there. He's kind of lagging out a little bit, but man, I really appreciate you guys coming on the stream. Let me see if I can pull him back up there. Let's see. I think we did lose. I think we might have lost him. We'll see if he comes back on there. But man, Salem, I really appreciate your time. I appreciate what you contribute to the hobby. I know everybody is looking forward to what you're going to bring to the hobby. So we got to get people over to your channel to follow stuff, man. So hopefully you crank out the content. I'm really looking forward to the stream. I'm going to bring the charm and the personality as best as I can. I guess I'll give you the floor one last time just to see if there's anything else that maybe we forgot. and then I'll let you get up out of here, man. Anything else that the chat needs to know?
Yeah, I think the stream's covered, but my YouTube, it'll be popping off in August. I've got a full dedicated lab. I actually have been researching coral disease for like 4 years now, so I'm going to release all that data. So if you want to know how do I stop brown jelly, RTN, STN, all of it, I'm the guy to follow. I'll have all that out by the end of the year, I think. So that's my big announcement that'll be coming. But besides that, thanks for the support, Bobby. Thanks for the platform, and can't wait to talk to you on the stream.
Awesome, brother, man. Well, I appreciate you. I'm looking forward to the stream too. I mean, obviously you got it covered, but I do stream a lot. If you got any questions or even need somebody to like, hey, is this audio or what is it going to hear? Hit me up anytime, man, because like I do this a lot. So I appreciate the opportunity, and I'm really proud of you and all the stuff that I think you're going to do and all the things I've seen you do, man. So I hope you take care. I'll tell Chris. He just sent me a PM, said thanks for having him on. So yeah, we appreciate Chris. I'm going to send everybody to your channel as soon as the stream's over, and all weekend I'll be promoting it, man. I appreciate you so much for coming on the stream and having me on, man. Thanks for thinking about me.
Well, thanks, and have a great stream, and good luck to all the bidders out there tonight.
Later, brother, man. Appreciate you.
See you.
Peace. Well, there you have it, man. Salem and Chris. Let me just tell Chris thank you. All right, cool. Well, that was cool. W in the chat if you guys are looking forward to that. It's going to be some nerdy shit. It's going to be packed with info. I'm telling you, the guests, there's a lot of guests that are on that stream. Sorry, let me turn that down, guys. There's a lot of guests that are going to be on that stream that I've never heard of, so I'm looking forward to that. But the people that I do know that are going to be on that stream, like he was talking about the guy, Jamie, I think is his name, who does the coral propagation. You're talking about some fucking next level type shit. Vincent, who he was talking about, I've followed him for years. I mean, you're talking about these people have decades of knowledge, dude. So it's going to be, like I said, some of the stuff is going to be over my head, which not exactly hard to do, but I'm just saying it's going to be a good time. I believe I'm on at 5 Central Standard Time. I will make sure I get all those details down for you guys. But in the meantime, this is what their channel looks like here. Check it out. Like I said, I didn't know that ACI had a channel, to be honest with you. But here it is right here. We'll click on it. We'll get you guys the link. It's a brand new channel right here. And then let's just see, ACI Aquatics, or is it ACI Corals? We'll see what pops up here. Next time I'll be a little bit more prepared, you know. I see the man, I just don't see his channel. We'll get his channel up there for you guys, or somebody will link it. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Like I said, I'll be talking about the new wave of how corals are sold and pushed out there. We're talking about basically live streaming sales and stuff like that. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. Hopefully I can give some info or some what's the word, some it'll be worth it, some value. That was what I was looking for. Maybe I'll bring some value hopefully to people that are in the industry. If not, either way, it's going to be a good time. So W in the chat if you want to throw a few corals up. I don't have a whole ton. Everything is still a little bit closed from coming in. Well, I do have a ton of corals that we've been farming and stuff like that. There's the YouTube channel right there. Aquaculture, that's what it is. He hit me with that surprise. I felt like a journalist that was not prepared. You know what I mean? I'm still not even sure that he actually does have a channel, because he's just on everybody's channel. Not creepy on that one, though. Dude, I think that dude right there. Oh, man. You want to talk about, I think he's getting high in his own supply right there.
I really started paying attention to my farm more, and I really started to just be like, what is all of these colors? What are all these species? I've never seen this before. This is called the ACI principle.
Bro, I can't. That's awesome right there. How many spots on the hammer? I'm not sure. I think we're still at like 12 or something like that. I really haven't pushed much, man. I've been so busy with boxes out, going to the zoo and all that stuff. So, Amanda, you know, sometimes those thumbnails, they get you to click, baby. That's pretty awesome. But you gotta love passion, dude, and that's what I respect, you know. Not just have a business relationship with Chris and Amanda, but I respect people who are super passionate about the industry. There's even people that I disagree with that I still respect because of their passion, you know. And obviously Salem, I mean, you want to talk about somebody who's like going to push the hobby forward. You know, I really think that he's going to be, he's probably one of the main ones. If you think of like the younger, I don't even know how young he is. He's probably one of those dudes who just looks really young. Maybe he is really young too. But he's going to be pushing the industry forward, I think, especially through YouTube. And hopefully we can get him on TikTok and all that stuff too. So licking the Zoes, baby, licking the Zoes, licking the toads. He was licking something. My man was on fire, dude.
Of Darkness. Right there is the Prince of Darkness. It is probably one of my favorite of all corals of all time. I really started paying attention to my farm more, and I really started to just be like, what is...
There we go, baby. That's how it looks like when I get my new corals in. All right, I gotta stop messing with him, dude. Okay, let's throw a few corals up here and let's see if we can't get ready for this weekend. I'm going to be reefing all weekend. I'm super fucking excited about all the stuff that's coming. Check this out. Bam! What's up, Pete? This is a really nice Zoe. I don't know how many heads we got in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do the PP math. Price per polyp. Do the PP math. We're going $50 on this piece. If you want it, come and get it. And if you don't check out the stream, I'm going to look at you like this when I see you. Dude, why did he have short hair when he can grow the hair out like he has it now? That's crazy. That's like being 7 foot tall and not playing basketball. You're just like, that's like having double D's and getting a breast reduction. You're just kind of slapping the Lord in the face. I'm not going to lie. Grow that damn hair out, boy. Bailey's Reef, thank you so much for popping in. Tegan, what's good? I'm streaming on the webcam. I didn't have time to set up my new camera. I will have that for the stream, for the Novel Aquatics stream. Because we got to look good on that stream, dude. We got to bring the energy. You know, yeah, it's a lot of work on them to put the stream together. But I've been on stream where I'm begging the guests to give me something. Give me some info. Hell, what do you think about corals? I like them. Work with me here, all right? I am going to be professional and make sure we give it a pop when we get on stream. Looks-wise and info-wise, all right? What up, Seth? Zoes are pale? I don't know, bro. I just spilled the whole tray on myself, dude. Trying to answer your question. Are you happy? I just cleaned this room, too. Damn. Oh, dude, there's about a damn 2 grams on the ground right now. Jesus. I always wonder when people ask that, is it a Zoe or a Paley? First of all, what difference does it even make? I just had Salem and Chris Meckley on. They're probably like cringing right now. What difference does it make? Science! What difference does it make? I don't know. Grand price is too high. Well, I can't do nothing about that, dude. Tegan, you got it at 80, man. Going once. One of my favorite parts of Kush Coast deliveries is the ganja aroma when I open it. We don't even smoke the day that we stream. Or the day that we ship. We used to. I can't help it, dude. Can of Bob for men. That's the cologne. 80 going once, going twice. Tegan, let's go, man. None of my boxes ever. Yeah, dude, because you ever seen your fucking cricket schnoz before? Maybe you should use your fucking nose piece when you get a box from us, and maybe you'll smell something, dude. Oh, he's on one tonight. That was a nice piece. I'm not gonna lie, dude. There's a lot of polyps on there. Reminds me of back in the day. Used to be one called the Darth Maul. I don't know if that's still what it is. Superhuman nose. Easy Does Its nose doesn't even work without a fucking crowbar, dude. You know? Let me see what we got for videos here. Dude, the amount of badass corals that came in today is pretty insane. Hang on, check this out. I love this Alveopora right here. Some cuts don't have the pink in them like this one does. Some cuts do, some cuts don't. We're going 20 bucks. We fragged this, I don't know, 3 weeks ago or so, and the mother colony was here for at least 2 weeks. Super nice piece. Got a really dark tentacle underneath, but the flower petals are so pretty. But like I said, not all of them have the pink in it. Any crazy mushrooms? Bro, we have so much stuff that came in. Yes. Probably not on tonight's stream. I don't really throw like the super high-end stuff on Thursdays. It's a little bit of our like budget stream on Thursdays. But Friday, I will be live tomorrow night. I'll be live Saturday after the stream with Chris and Salem. And then I'll be live on Sunday. So I'll be here posting a lot. Make a wooden eye cry. Seth, I've been looking for corals like this in the daylight with a flashlight, dude. I deleted Google after I found this shit because the search was over. You know what I'm saying? $40 going once. It's Walmart Thursday. What up, Mark? Yeah, we used to do a budget stream on Thursdays where everything started at $5. And then we just stopped promoting it as a budget stream, but I usually do some of my cheaper stuff. And here's the reason why too, because figure on Thursday, a lot of new stuff came in, and some guy's gonna be like, well, you shouldn't sell the stuff that comes in anyways. Yeah, I'm not. I gotta move stuff around, which pisses the corals off. So I can't even sell my old stuff sometimes on Thursday because we're making room for all the new stuff. You know, and then my golden rule is I don't sell a coral that I wouldn't buy myself. So some guy was like, you should sit on every coral for 3 months before you sell it. And I'm like, that's like your opinion. You know what I mean? Have to check you out more often. I'm live 5 days a week, so I appreciate that, man. First time on the stream. How does your bidding invoices work? What up, Tim's Aquariums? All we need for anybody who's new is to go to Kush Corals on Facebook. Our page looks just like this. See that blue button that says message right there? Hit that blue button and be like, sup, bish? My name is Kush Corals on Twitch. Jackie's on the other end of that. And so is my bot right there. And that's all we need for you to place a bid. We send an invoice through that PM. It's an itemized invoice with your freebies, your discounts, pictures of your corals that you got. And if you need to see the payment options, BAM! But we also do take Bitcoin, credit card, PayPal, Apple Pay, but default option is always on. You know what I'm saying? 55, Bailey's Reef going once. Yes, shipping is only $20. We play on the theme of $420. We ship for $20. The minimum is $200 in corals. You got up to 2 weeks to build a box. You got to pay for the corals as you go. You win this tonight for $50, pay for it tonight or first thing in the morning. You could win something for $100 on the next stream. You could wait a week, spend another $100. Once you hit $200 and pay $20 shipping, you're good to go. Or if you spend $420 with us, which is easy to do, the shipping is free. All right. I answered it once. Any new people in the chat, ask again. Oh, my phone was muted. Chat, help me out, all right? Let's move through some corals. You ready? Bailey's Reef, 2 wins in a row, right? By the way, if you win 3 times in a row, you're on fire. You get an automatic 3% off plus your wheel spins until somebody puts out the flame. Okay. Let's go with the little bubble tip. Let's go cheapy. We're going 15 bucks. Small bubble tip. I don't know, $50 size, nothing crazy. It's from one of our buddies' farms. I think what's happening with the bubble tips, I have this maroon clown. Complete fucking dickhead. Okay? Bites my hand. I've had him forever. I can't fucking give him away because I have sentimental value. I've owned him forever. Derek says, I can't find the page to bid. My internet sucks. Well, you're already on the stream. All you need to do is go right here. It's Kush Coral's Facebook page. There's the link right there. And keep in mind, everybody was new at first. I appreciate you coming over to Twitch, which is not ideal to have to jump on another app. We don't get shadow banned here. We can do giveaways with the comments. There's a ton of things that we can do on here that we can't do elsewhere. So that's why we use Twitch. But we're on every platform. If you want to find us on your favorite platform, there's my link tree. I'm on Discord, Telegram, Instagram, Facebook, Facebook group, YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, Twitter. Fuck. My clown just started eating out of my hands. Well, so what I was going to say was I had a bunch of these NEMs, and he's been hosting in them, and I think he's just keeping them small. He's almost like smothering them, and the more of them that I sell, the less there is to go around, so he's like smothering them. So I'm like, I got to sell these fast because I don't know what to do with this fish. I can't put him in the tanks because he like hosts. He was killing acanthos. He was literally hosting in acanthos. I'm like, dude, you can't be doing that. Then it was mushrooms. Then it was torches. And I'm like, bro, you're going in a basket. You ready? If I throw you a few hundred, will you do your choice box? Yeah, and actually that's the most way you're going to get hooked up because of this. You save me the time of taking pictures. You save me the time of putting them in my soul tank and keeping track of them. If you give me a $200 budget, $300, $400, $1 million budget, you're going to get hooked up the most. Because if, let's say you give me $400 to give you corals, if I just give you the brown crappy corals that I don't even have anyways, but if I just give you the stuff I don't want, you'll never buy a box again. But if I hook it up to the point where you're like, holy shit, when I let him choose, I get a crazy hookup. That's what I'm going for. Same thing I do with some of my suppliers, dude. A lot of my suppliers I deal with, some of them I won't do this because they fucking give me the bullshit that I don't want. But I got about 2 suppliers that I go, look, $3,000 in torches, $2,000 in Zoes. I did that this week. I got $3,000 in torches from one place, and I gave them like $2,000 for Zoes. And we got that red Zoe you saw earlier. That was from your choice because I built that up with that supplier. So, okay, enough talking. 50 going once. Let's call it. Who's got it? Deuces? Let's go. Sometimes I do this. Sometimes I don't do a wheel spin, and I give people 50% off just because I feel like it. Because I feel like if you blink when I'm streaming, I want you to have the worst FOMO ever. I might get 50% off if I bid on this piece. You might. Deuces just did. Fuck with your boy. Ready? Hologram hammer, 2 heads. We're going $40. I'm the Nem man. Shit, might get it for free. Done that before. That's why you watch the stream, man. We have trimmed all the fat on the company. We are running at 100% capacity, efficiency, and speed. That's how we're allowed to do those things. And I'll say this, man. We had a couple delays this week. And every person that got their delay, so far that I know of, shit was amazing looking. I put extra ice packs in everybody's box because I knew UPS was going to fuck it up this week. Put extra carbon in everybody's bag. And I really do think the carbon has been helping a lot. So we've noticed that, we don't have many DOAs anyways. We do this. But we did notice that a lot of people were sending us pictures in the bag where stuff was more open than normal. So that's a good sign. So thank you guys for hanging out with your boy. I missed you. I took the kids to the zoo. 94 degrees. Not gonna lie. Was a bit of a nightmare. My 2-year-old, I brought this little push tricycle. You don't gotta walk, you're 2 years old. I don't want to carry a stroller. Let's bring the bicycle. She don't want on there. Carry me. So now I'm carrying a kid and the tricycle. Sweating like crazy, bro. It was pretty uncomfortable, not gonna lie. We went to Brookfield Zoo and they have a new exhibit. They've been building like this state-of-the-art gorilla exhibit. So we got to see that. That was really awesome. And then, if you don't know about Chicago, everybody goes, oh, you got to get the pizza. No, you fucking tourist. We don't eat deep dish pizza around here. We eat beef sandwiches. So we went to Bona Beef, and let me tell you, dude, I spent about $90 on beef and cheese fries. Worth it. Totally worth it. But it was cool, man. Normally we ship on Tuesday and Wednesday. And we told everybody, hey, we haven't been to the zoo for a year because she was pregnant. We had a 2-year-old also, plus a 5-year-old. Plus a fucking 8-year-old, plus a 10-year-old. Goddamn, I don't even know how many kids we have. So we said, hey, can we go to the zoo and not ship on Wednesday? And everybody was cool. They were like, we'll hold or we'll go out on Tuesday. So that was really nice. Come on, how's the bread? Yeah, I'm only from Chicago where we have the best food city in the world, okay? The bread is as fresh as it's going to be on a beef sandwich. Do you get yours dipped or do you get yours baptized? Let me ask you a question. Mike Ditka, who's a better reef keeper, Ditka or God? Trick question. Ditka is God, okay? Atomic cake. They don't know about atomic cakes and Green River pop, dude. Some people, I'm speaking a foreign language to people right now. Atomic cake? What is that? Never heard of it. You want to know why we're fat? This is an atomic cake, y'all. All right, let me bring you through this. Cake, strawberries, chocolate cake, cream, banana filling, crust on the bottom. You don't know about that shit. You don't know about that shit. Y'all are eating fucking sheet cakes from the Piggly Wiggly out there, dude. Let's go. $60, Gail. Space cake? I feel like that's like some weed shit. Space cake. Nothing comes up under space cake. What town are you from? I'm gonna bust. Dude, atomic cakes. I've been having those for my birthday since I was fucking 3. Took a fat dab. Now I need that cake. Oh, you're in the right spot around here, buddy. Dude, atomic cakes, that's a Chicago thing, dude. Here's another Chicago thing. Let me put you guys on game, dude. Before I pick this next piece. What do we got for a video? We just did a hammer. I got a really nice torch that I'm going to end it on tonight for video. So let's go back to photos. Let's do a little acro. Your boy's been really getting into the acros lately. Yeah, not my best picture. I was moving it around. It's a little bit overexposed. Whatever. If you want it, Sign Arena, not tonight. I'll get that picture for you. If you want this one, let's go $10. Really nice. Not my best picture. I was moving it around. What you put on your hot dog? I mean, it depends on what you're in the mood for. But a true Chicago dog is a poppy seed bun, white onions, sweet relish, tomatoes, celery salt, dill pickle, spear. You can do cucumber on it, and that will be allowed. Celery salt, did I say that? And mustard. That's what and it has to be a beef, Vienna beef brand. Vienna beef is a brand. Yeah, sport peppers too. Vienna beef is the brand that it has to be. If you come to Chicago, you will see signs that say Vienna beef. If you don't see that, it's not a Chicago hot dog. But I don't think you guys have this either. This is Green River. This right here, bussin'. And I know you guys probably say, I don't know how you guys talk. Sody. I drink sody. I drink a fizzy little sody pop. You'll get fucking killed around here in Chicago saying soda, dude. You say soda and you say fucking fizzy soda around here, dude, you get a fucking hate crime committed on your ass, dude. It's pop. In Chicago, we drink pop. I need a large pop. Green, let me get you want a pop? Let me get a Green River. Okay? So, I'm sorry. Somebody was like, you gotta try this Nashville chicken. I was like, I'm from Chicago. I don't need your fucking chicken tendies. All right? Get the fuck out of here, dude. Not to be, elitist or anything, but you gotta try this Nashville hot chicken. No, I don't need to be wiping my butt for 4 days with your fucking chicken tenders, dude. $30 going once. Going twice. Let's go. Does it look like spit to you? A liter. Who's got this one? Bailey, let's go. You're fucking whooping ass tonight. A large farva? I don't want a large farva. I need a gosh damn liter of soda. Soda, if you're a tourist, it's acceptable. But you're going to get looked at weird. You might not get beat up. But if you come in talking about, I'd like a fizzy soda pop, please. Dude, some people in Chicago are going to sense weakness. And you're going to be prey. All right? You're effectively a fucking little bunny rabbit in the den with a bunch of lions. If that's how you go about it. So, you're welcome. As your city guide, I'm here to help. Chili cheese kraut ketchup. First of all, I didn't even get through half of that. Pete Armstrong. Okay? No. Maybe if you're in fucking jail and those are the only condiments you have, we'll allow it. But people have been killed for less in my state. You don't put ketchup on a hot dog, dude. I'm sorry. How much is a pack of ports up there? Well, I haven't smoked Newports since my mom had a 1992 Geo Tracker, and I was secondhand inhaling in the back of that bitch. Fucking Newport 100s. So I couldn't tell you, dude. I don't smoke the cigs. A pack of these is $119. Stone ground mustard. Now, are we eating Polishes? Are we eating a Maxwell? Do you guys have Maxwell Street Polishes? Is that a thing outside of Chicago? I know I'm speaking a foreign language, but it's because we have the greatest food city in the world. I'm trying to get a feel for what you guys have out there. Do you have Maxwell Street Polish sausages? Now, I realize that's a tall order right there. But we don't say Maxwell Street It's just a given that if you're ordering a Polish sausage, that it is a Maxwell Street Polish. I'm definitely speaking a foreign language right now. Have them in Michigan? Well, that's because you're in close proximity to us and you're just catching strays of our good food, you know? So lucky for you, you're in the blast radius of the Chicago fucking good eats, dude. They're in Ohio. Bro, stop fucking lying, dude. You guys eat fucking canned chili on your little pork fucking wieners. What's that shit that people do in, it's like chili and it's like not even chili, it's like dog vomit with onions on it and noodles, and you put it on a hot dog because the hot dog's probably so trash. Ohio hot dog. Oh my god. First of all, everything that comes up is ridiculous. Yeah, what is this fucking dude? People in Ohio think that this is good eating. Look at this thing, dude. First of all, pickles. Those pickles are so rank right. I could look. I'm from Chicago, if you haven't heard. Those pickles right there smell like dishwater, okay? No crisp, limp-ass fucking easy does it pickle. First of all, doesn't even go with the hot dog. That chili and pickles. What the fuck's going? What are they smoking out there, dude? It's not an Ohio dog. It is to me. I Googled it. It's on Reddit. If you're in Toledo, Ohio, Tony Paco's, even the guy's name is terrible. And look at that mac and cheese, bro. What is that flavored with? Water? Oh my god. Don't ever come in here talking about Ohio food, bro. Fucking skibbity Ohio food, dude. You guys better sniff. Here we go. Here's what I think of when I think of Ohio. This is a Vienna. Wait, hold on. This is what I think of when Ohio people tell me about hot dogs. This is what they eat. But bro, we put a little dog vomit on it. I'm filibustering here, Bailey's Reef. You're stealing the corals from me. $20 for this piece is too cheap. 2 different Zoes for 20 bucks. I quit. Where's my lighter? West Virginia dogs? What am I thinking of then? Dude, Easy was like, I went to this fancy restaurant the other day and checked out what I got. What is that? A spoon of pork and beans on the side? Wow, dude. And what the fuck is that little square spam pineapple ham thing, dude? Oh, dude, I'm fasting if I ever come to Ohio, bro. That's for sure. Fucking Taylor dogs. That just sounds ridiculous, dude. Taylor dog. Doesn't it? It's so not even popular. Here's what comes up when you type in Taylor dog, okay? This, not even joking. That's the search results because your fucking food city's not even on the map. What happens when I type in, I don't even have to type in the whole city, dude. Shy dog. Hang on. Maybe I do. Look at, dude, what comes up, dude, when I type in my city's dog. Taylor dogs, dude. Oh my god. Oh. Dude, our city's got Taylor dogs. Google it. Nothing. Zero search results, bro. Oh my god. Let me get a lighter. Taylor dog, you said. Oh, jeez. Fucking Easy does it. And I'm fasting if I go to Ohio, that's for sure. Scope out Yesterdog. It better be fucking good, dude. We eat 2-day-old dogs. We call them Yesterdogs. Bro, is there lettuce on this thing? My god, dude. I can't take it anymore, dude. These people and their uncivilized fucking food, dude. They might as well eat kid cuisine fucking mashed potatoes. Let me look. Yesterdog. Oh, I thought that was lettuce because they don't know how to cook. They don't know how to cut the pickles, first of all. Let's see this. Yesterdog. What the fucking... Dude, first of all, cheese dog? They put shredded cheese... This is just... It's giving me a migraine here. Did he put cheddar cheese from the bag? Like the cheese that you go like this, the sprinkled cheese with all that cake dust shit on it. They put that on a hot dog with ketchup. And they went on a stream and told me to look it up. When I'm from Chicago, what are we doing? The cheese you gotta rinse. Dude, the fucking caked, mixed, shredded cheese. Oh my God, bro. If you're gonna eat cheese on a hot dog and it doesn't come, and if it's not pumpable, if it's not liquid cheese, just fast. Just go home, drink water, and do yourself the favor. Look at this slop, dude. Look at this slop. People eat this? I would literally throw that away. If somebody served me that thing right there. First of all, look at the fucking shape. What are we doing? Is it a taco? Is it a dog? Unbelievable, dude. Never taking any of your guys' food suggestions. Ever. Oh my God. This is what they use. Remember I was making fun of those pickles? This is what they use. Shreddies. We like first. I'm fucking done. Shreddies. They ain't even got no bite to them, dude. It tastes like fucking iceberg lettuce, bro. You don't get shreddies on your dog? No, I'm a man from the Midwest. Jarlic. Dude, that's worse than jarlic. I will eat a spoonful of jarlic before I eat some fucking shreddies. I don't even like saying that, dude. Are we really doing this Yuma at 40? Maybe I should stop making fun of everybody's customs and you know, comfort food. That might help, but I just can't help it when people send me this. Somebody just sent me this. Dude, get the fuck out of here, bro. You put that in your mouth? Because it looks like it already came out the other end. I'm sure just like the Green River and the catalytic converter of Chicago stole all those foods. Well, even if we did it better. Maybe y'all should have done it right the first time. We take it all and we do it better. The dog's got mold on it. It might as well. Oh, look at these fucking... We like what we like. Hey, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just, you know, somebody's got to tell you that you're wrong. That your taste buds are lying. Like, look at this, dude. But I really like the shreddies. Extra shreddies, please. Ugh. Water ass fucking cucumbers on that thing, dude. The clam, let's do the clam tomorrow. I'm giving away corals tonight. I don't want to give away the clam. This is the budget stream. Let's do the clam. I got 2 clams. One for tomorrow and one for Saturday or Sunday. Is that fair? That clam's badass, though. Stop roughing the palate. I'm just saying, when you come, I'm spoiled, bro. I grew up as, it's a Duresa. I grew up as a Bulls fan. We win all the championships. I grew up a White Sox fan. We won a championship. I grew up in the greatest food city. I can't help it that you grew up eating slop. Bearded clam. Now you're really getting me hungry, Pete. Bulgarian feta cheese and put on watermelon. See, now I'm okay with weird stuff like that because it's not like a traditional thing that you guys have ruined that we make the best. You know, I like a lot of different things on watermelon, dude. You ever squeezed lemon juice on watermelon? Sounds weird. Like real lemon juice. Don't use the fucking stupid fake lemon juice. But if you take lemon juice and squirt it on watermelon, super good. My favorite thing with watermelon is mint leaves. Mint leaves and watermelon. Tahini on watermelon. Well, clearly from the complexion of my skin, I'm not eating that, all right? Because Colgate is too spicy for me, dude. Everybody knows somebody tried to bring me a Sprite from McDonald's, almost killed me, dude. I can't handle hot stuff like ranch dressing, shit like that, too spicy. So I definitely ain't eating nothing with the fucking, where I'm not eating nothing where the J sounds like an H. It's too jot. It's too jot for me. Jot, 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 jot. Smells like fish, tastes like chicken. Plug the nose and keep licking. Oh my God. Likes his I do like chicken and watermelon. What are you trying to say? Elaborate. Get you banned. Shitta, coming here tomorrow. I posted it on Facebook. I posted the clan, baby. Follow your boy. I'm doing all this fucking posting people ain't even seeing. This is a really pretty little chalice here. I think we're going to call it at 20 going once. From technically not from Chicago. If a real person from Chicago were to come in the chat and they were like, what street were you born on? But you ain't from Chicago, you're from the suburbs. True, okay? Close a fucking enough though. Cook County, same county as the city. What up, Pizzle? Did the waffle close? I'm not prepared to call the raffle tonight. I will call it tomorrow. I didn't print anything, but I will get a new raffle up if it is closed. Cicero, you know, baby. I was on Cicero yesterday. Let's call this thing. Wrong wheel. My bad. You're in the elite club. So you get 5% off and... yeah, I'm more south side. Still Cook County, but technically not the city. I didn't grow up in some fucking rich town, though, like Naperville or some shit like that, okay? Don't fucking get it twisted, dude. Ain't nothing sweet up in here. Ain't nothing sweet up in here but the atomic cakes. White boy hood. Hey, it's white boy summer. $10 on the Bernard. Thank you guys for hanging out. It was nice having some people on the stream. If you missed earlier, we had Salem, formerly of Reef Builders, now with Novel Aquatics, and ACI, Chris Meckley from ACI, had him on the stream. We got a bunch of corals from, what did I get from Chris today? Some Ghanies, some Indophilias. Man, I don't remember, dude. I get corals from a lot of places, so I got a bunch of stuff. Do you allow bidding? Do you allow bidding if people don't have a Facebook? Well, you got to have some way to get a hold of us. Maybe Instagram or email or something. You just got to understand when we have so many followers, it makes it real hard if I got to answer questions in Instagram, Twitch whispers, email. We like to keep it in one spot for Facebook, but I do understand people not having a Facebook. The problem for us with emails is while I'm streaming, Jackie doesn't really, she could pull up the emails. We basically just got to make sure you're a real person that's not going to ghost us. And with Facebook, you can at least see if they're a fake account. Or we've had people that send people to fuck with us, or they'll be like a coral vendor and they'll just ghost bid us to try to fuck us up. So over 7 years, we've learned how to, you know, weed out the people that are just kind of bullshitting. So, but yeah, definitely. But I will say this, if you're not on Facebook, you're missing out on a ton of the shit that I post. I really don't use my website besides for as a cart and selling merch and stuff like that. But that's going to change. We're going to keep up with it. It's just like this, man. People ask me, why don't you update the website? Bro, I will post 50 corals on the website. I'll promote it. I'll tell everybody. We'll sell 4 corals. We go through the live stream. We sell all the corals. So over time, it was just like, I'm literally wasting my time putting the corals on the website, which is something I'm going to be talking about on the stream, the 24-hour stream, because that's my subject matter that I'm covering is, you know, live sales and live streaming and stuff like that. That's something I'm going to be talking about. So join the Discord. I don't use the Discord so much, but I have been using it more, and I have it up. So it's up on my screen, so I will see everything on the Discord. I'm going to revamp the Discord. I'm getting rid of all the categories and starting new. And there's just not going to be as many categories. It's just going to be a little bit more tightened up. Let's go 50% off. I know it's not a huge deal on this one, but you're keeping us going here tonight, Bailey's Reef. So 50% off. Let's go. Luckily, your boy farmed that one. Okay. Here we go. Man, let me tell you this. We got some nice hammers in. This is for it's for this head. It's not for, that one's not connected right there. Single head, splatter hammer, 20 bucks. Let's go. We got some nice hammers in, bro. I mean, like, some of them that are like this, but split half, purple and like gold. And bro, we got some nice stuff. So Timmy's coming in tomorrow to chop down the Euphilia. Today it was 200 and something, 270 or 80 frags he did today of Acans and Alvies. The haves and have-nots. What up, John? John, long time no see. John McIver, not to be confused with MacGyver, who can fashion up anything out of it, you know, anything out of everything. John McIver. Deuces, you got it at 25. 4 spots left on the raffle. Let's go. Here's the link if anybody wants in. Pull up the raffle too. 25 going once. If you ever want to find the raffles, there's a few ways. If you're on Discord or the Twitch stream, you can type in !raffle and it'll bring you right to the link. Or you could go to Kush Corals. Whoops. Oh, why is it so big? You can go to kushcorals.com. Right on the homepage here. Waffle House. Bam. Look at this piece. And I'll tell you what, this video doesn't even do it justice. There's about 40 heads on this hammer garden. So that's on raffle right now. There's only 4 spots left. We'll call it tomorrow. Really nice mushrooms came in. Really nice mushrooms that have just been here for a while. Torches, acans, chalices, sticks. I've got a million Zoes coming in, I think, next week from Taiwan. It's been waiting for those for a while. Punane, what up, baby? $2 off. If you want better wheel spins, by the way, we do have an elite club. It's a private Facebook group. Did I call the right one? It's 25. Ooh, I thought Bailey's got it. Deuce has got it at 25. You're right, my bad. This was the winning bid right here. Sorry, Bailey's Reef. 25 was the winning bid. If you do want better spins, the elite club is how you get them. And then also you shop with my suppliers like Chris at ACI. I actually put his website. You could go on their site, see what they have, send me a PM. I'll get you a price if you want to piggyback on my order. That is from the Elite Club. Double the next spin. Let's go. What up, Beach Burley? Shipping is always free on raffles and giveaways. Yep. Shipping is always free. Not going to say you probably could have seen it. There's only a little bit of info on there. Free shipping for winter. I like to give people shit. All right, let's go. Let's go. You ready for this? Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. Nah, they ain't ready for this one. They ain't ready for that one. Dude, this one, not cheap. This is an Asian Akan. Beautiful piece right here. $50. What up, Beach Burley? Just getting back into the reefing. Took a day off to go to the zoo, and it kicked my ass. So I was pretty just beat today, but I had to put away all the corals. So that kicked my ass. I'll be honest with you, I'm fucking tired. So as soon as the stream's over, I honestly would like to take a steam shower, sit in my massage chair, and go to bed early tonight. Tomorrow, I've got one box of corals to put away because it was delayed. Awesome. And that's it. I'm reefing. He said, I'm high. My bad. It's all good. Me too. So now we're on the same wavelength. I appreciate you being here. What up, Max? What up, Kyle? Let's go. Oh, also, did some nasty brainstorming. Me, Tim, ChatGPT. We're going to be introducing a bunch of stuff. I'm telling you, there's going to be people that copy our shit. But we have a bunch of cool ways that we're going to do new stuff. Like, I don't know if you guys seen it. I did the Coral Tower the other day. Basically, the Coral Tower was $420. I put up 5 corals. One of them was like a jawbreaker. It was a nice pack. Periodically, I just kept adding stuff to it until someone buys the link. So it's either you get greedy, it keeps going and keeps going, and then the tower falls, I just take it back, where I go, fuck it. I'm taking it back. You missed out. Or you buy it. Maybe I'll keep adding to it if you don't buy it. It's a FOMO situation. But we introduced that, and that went good. I think it got up to like 7 corals or something. Here, I'll show you. Check it out. A lot of people were saying that they liked it. Should the falling tower be a surprise? You warned us. Yeah, I'm just trying to get people that it'll be different. And it won't always be $420 either. It'll be different prices. But here was the game that we played. It's basically, this is on our Discord right here, but it was on Facebook too. So I said right here, I put a strat, a blasto, a jawbreaker, a chalice, and a badass plate coral. I said, here's the tower. I think it's banging. If you buy the link, you take it. A couple hours went by, and I added 2 more frags. And then at the end of it, I added, I don't know why it's not coming up there, a bounce mushroom. And then that was what caused somebody to buy it, I think. You know, we added a bounce to it. And the price never changed. It stayed at $420. So you know what the price is going to be. But if nobody would have bought the bounce, I would have just took it back and started a new one. So hopefully you like that. Any benefit for hopping on the Discord? My goal is on all the different social medias to have some perks for being on there. Telegram, I sell corals for $1. Surprise, I'll just be like, this Akan, $1. Whoever gets it first. Discord, we play different games on there. My Elite Club, we do different stuff. The Facebook group, the group, not the page, I do sniper auctions. So I try to keep it fresh, man, because I know not everybody likes every platform. But you got to understand too, I'm one person doing all of the creative, the streaming. So I do the best I can. So don't get mad at me if you're like, I haven't seen anybody post in the Discord for a week. Yeah, I got fucking kids, dude. Parafish for now. For now. But I think it's going to be better when I get rid of a lot of the categories and make it more specific. The problem is, dude, people go in there and they try fucking promoting their side business, selling corals. And it's like, I don't moderate it enough to be like, hey, get the fuck out of here. But some people like Discord a lot, so we have it. So using a lot of gamer platforms. No, I just think that they're gamer platforms because the youth typically understands what's cool before the older people do. Like I remember when everybody was like, I'll never use Facebook. Now it's like an old boomer thing to use Facebook. I'll never use TikTok. Well, once you know how to use TikTok, it's just a better app. It's not that it's for young kids. It's just they understand how the shit works better. But yeah, I don't play video games. I'm just too busy, and I think, you know, I told myself a long time ago, man, if I want to be successful, I'm going to have to cut out a bunch of things. Sports, partying, video games. You know, I used to spend at least an hour or two at night. This is a beat up Scully that I brought back to life. Just kind of sick of sitting on it. I could probably wait another 3 months and it'll be fully all the way circle. But if you want it for a good price, $60. But yeah, I used to play basketball on the PlayStation for years, an hour or two at night. And then, you know, I got sick of my situation. I wanted to better myself and my company and stuff. And I started putting that time into researching marketing, sales, psychology, you know, reefing. And it definitely served me better. And now I'm just kind of bored with it. Like, I just can't really play a video game for a long period of time. I'm just not into it. I would rather be working to better ourselves or listening to a podcast that it can make me smarter. But there are times where I need a mental just fucking brain rot. Give me that brain rot. Yeah, my kids play Fortnite. I played a game yesterday called Planet Zoo because we went to the zoo and we came home and I was going to show the kids Zoo Tycoon, but I couldn't find it on the PlayStation. So we found this other game, Planet Zoo. That might not be what it's called. But anyways, I'm like, it's $25, whatever, let's get it. Whoops. And then I started playing it and I almost gave up. I was like, this is way too detailed. Like, this is some nerd shit. Hey, Simone. But then we started figuring out, we played the tutorial, and this game is really cool. You know what Zoo Tycoon is, but this is like the real deal. Like, you gotta hire vets. You gotta have fucking electricity ran. You gotta fucking... It's a cool game. So, I played that yesterday. I might play a little bit tonight. And then I probably won't touch a video game for fucking 3-4 weeks. But my kids love Fortnite. And they like, what else do they like? Stumble Guys. No, they don't play Minecraft. They play Roblox sometimes. Yo, Adrienne, what up? Can't scoop the monkey shit if you got a rake. Zoo Tycoon on steroids. Yeah, dude, it's a really good game though. Bro, so like I was playing it and I built an enclosure for spiders. And this particular spider needed a fucking particular moss from a particular part in the world, you know? And my spider was dying. So I had to fucking fix him up, you know what I'm saying? And then the humidity was going bad. So I had to fucking install some weighted. I like games like that more, I guess, like The Sims, or if I had to pick one game that I would say my game that I played or I like the most in life is Civilization. I like Civilization. I used to like Age of Empires a little bit before I found Civilization, but I like turn-based games like that. Somebody said it's because I have a god complex. Maybe. I like those games. But yeah, I built this fucking... It was cool because we went to... Did you hear my voice right there? Hopefully that didn't come through. I think I went through puberty right there. RTS games are dead too, unfortunately. Love the Command & Conquer. RTS, what does that stand for? That's how much of a nerd I'm not. RTS game. Real-time strategy. Okay, that's what I like. I like stuff like that. Love Civ back in the day. So the new Civilization sucks. I bought the newest one, and it sucks. So even more reason for me to not really play video games, because it's really not that good anymore. But I love Civilization. I could play that game, look up, and it's 8 hours gone, bro. And for what? To be fucking conquered by the goddamn Mongolians, and now my life, I spent 8 hours. But trust me, I grew up, I remember getting my Nintendo, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Tecmo Bowl, Paperboy. That's what I played. Ready? Mark, let's go. What are some other RTS games that I should look into, though? Because I do like that style of games. Yeah, I like Civ. I'll take over this motherfucker through the banking industry. You know what I'm saying, dude? Dead genre unless you want to play old stuff. Yeah, you're probably right about that. Or they're just like real cheesy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this game is fucking... What is this game? Massage Therapy Tycoon? I'm good on that, dude. We did play a little bit of GoldenEye because we busted out the Nintendo 64 to show the kids GoldenEye. Not as good as I remember, dude. Not gonna lie, I was pretty disappointed. Maybe it's because it doesn't translate to like the big screens, you know? Like we played Mario Party and they liked that, and it was fun to play again. Mario Kart, all that stuff's just as fun as it was. But yeah, GoldenEye, I don't know. It just like new and improved happy ending mode. That's the DLC, dude. That's the fucking downloadable content. That's not free. That's like the elite club of the Massage Therapy Tycoon. GoldenEye was epic. I'm telling you, I loved it too. But playing it now as an adult on my big screen TV was not that cool. I don't remember that you had to hold the R trigger to move your gun around, and like, I don't know. It was weird. Hurts my eyes? Yeah, same here, dude. And we got a big fucking TV. Perfect Dark was a good game. But I think the bigger TV you got, like Eadsy does it, he still plays his Nintendo 64. I don't know what size the screen is, but this is what he plays on. So it looks fine, you know? I don't know what we got, 300 inches or some shit like that. I don't even fucking know, dude. It don't look right, bro. It just looks like pixels floating around. 13-inch TV VCR combo. Dude, the other day I was like, "Hey man, can you jump on Fortnite and play?" And he was like, "Oh man, I gotta go rewind all my VHS tapes." I was like, "Right now?" Let's go. 20 bucks. Giving away the Acan farm. One of those auto reindeer things from behind. One of the rewinders. I thought that's what you had. Remember those things, dude? Remember getting a fine for not rewinding? Remember getting a fine because you weren't kind? Because you did not rewind? I got all the old school systems, Super Nintendo. Nowadays, dude, you could get them on TikTok on a handheld thing for fucking $15. Every game ever. You know? It says double spin. What would you get the double spin for? Did I miss it? Return deadline is earlier than you think. Dude, I'll tell you what, some of my most happiest times that I could remember are please be kind, rewind. Going to the Blockbuster or video store or whatever. I got it on my last spin. Did we not spin it again for you after that? Or did I just leave it hanging? I should have spun it then. My bad. Did I leave you hanging? Surprised Jackie didn't say nothing. My bad. I should have spun it right there. So you can have two Alvies. I have different colors of it. Jackie Blue, you're slacking. Little Bauer Banky with a little bit of sharp. I understand now. I didn't spin it for you. I should have spun it again. Let's go. 30 bucks. Bauer Banky with some green, two heads. Come on. You guys are getting too cheap up in here. I can't give them away. Turbo graphics. Dude, Easy does it, the type of dude to fucking get a rumble pack just to sit on, dude. I do like Tony Hawk. Played Tony Hawk when I got my N64 going again, and that was fun. It's crazy how shitty my kids were at Tony Hawk. And I'm like, dude, it's like riding a bike, bro. Dude, I'm doing fucking Superman 800s, dude, on the first level, and they're like, they can't even grind. Turok, I feel like everybody has the Turok, but I don't remember playing it. Like, I have it upstairs, and every time I go to every like retro game place, there's like 50 million Turoks. I'm like, everybody had that game. A new Turok game? That would be cool. I remember like there was a cool one I used to play maybe for like the PlayStation, but I don't remember the 64 one. Maybe it was that one. I don't know. I knew what you meant. What else? My kids played Bubby, the 8-year-old Kingsley. He likes the Nintendo 64 South Park, which you probably shouldn't let a kid play. But I'll say this, dude. My kids are they're soft. So sometimes you got to let them get, you got to let them get out there a little bit. So I was like, you could play South Park. And it's pretty funny. This is a small, I know it looks a little crazy, a little hard to capture. This is just a small piece of carnation coral. It's actually really cool, easy to keep, super bright, but it's a small piece. South Park Racing, I kind of remember that one. The one that I have is like, it's like GoldenEye style, where it's like a first-person shooter, and every gun or every weapon has like a modified version, and the default weapon is snowballs, but the upgraded version is piss snowballs. So you can literally hear him zip his pants up and throw it. And then also at one point in the game, you get called a dildo. So then I was like, maybe this isn't the game for the 8-year-old, but hey man, it brought back memories to me. So this is a crappy little piece, little picture, but I think I have a bigger one, so I can at least give you an idea. Check it out. Here we go. So this one I'll do on like maybe, I don't know, sometime this weekend. So there's a bigger frag. But the one you're getting on a Thursday is small. All right. All right, Jackie. Sometimes you get that Thursday polyp, you know? You want to get the big stiff ones, you come in on a Friday. You know what I'm saying? Friday night, Sunday night. Soft corals, baby. She looking for them hard corals. Shit. That's a high value woman. She don't want no damn soft corals. He got that dumb LPS dangler. Get you on Friday, baby. You ain't been catching nothing, dude. We've been so goddamn tired. Kids all over the place. Can't even get, dude. Who knows, dude? I'm probably up to here in backed up pipes. To TMI? All right, my bad. Carnation coral. Bobby Jr., man, he's doing good. I've been just so busy trying to fucking make sure that all this shit lines up for this company. And he's a little blob, so he's mostly just sleeping or, you know, on the mama's tit or sounding like a little kitten. But it's pretty awesome, man. I cannot lie. He is pretty cool. No jealousy. None of the kids are like, you know, little haters. They're haters in their own ways, not over the baby, you know. Speaking of hardcore, what's that log you sent me? I don't know, dude. It's some type of thick ass purple acro. I was just like, you ordered acros? I'm throwing this one in for free. I know exactly which one you're talking about, but I don't know what the fuck it is. I bought a SPS pack from one of our suppliers. I only get SPS from 2 places. So everyone got fucked today and yesterday on UPS. Shit's wild. A lot of people did. We had pretty good luck. I think we had 17 boxes that went out, and I think we had 3 delays. 3 or 4 delays. I don't remember. My other buddy who sells corals, I have a delay from him. He's another vendor like me. He shipped out 12 boxes, and 3 of them were not delayed. And I was like, damn. Stressful week. I've been there. Yeah. So. But I think the main thing that I learned from it was that maybe next year when it does get really, really hot, we might just call shipping off 100%. Unless it's just a super cool week. But I don't know, because it's somewhere it's going to be hot. That's the only thing I'm thinking is maybe we just like truly take some of that time off. All I know is, man, I've been shipping corals since 2011, and I've never had this many problems in the past 2 years. For my whole career put together times 10, I've never had this many problems with UPS. I got a little inside information on FedEx. I do not think I will be shipping with FedEx. I can tell you from what I heard, from what's coming. Yeah, not gonna go to FedEx. So next week's supposed to be hot. Maybe we'll check in the weather. Everyone's order. Maybe we'll just take some time off. I'm okay with that. We go pretty hard all year. Or we just won't ship, you know. We'll take that time to make content, stream, do all that stuff. So that's what I'm feeling. Let me see here. A little Fabia frags. It's actually a really cool piece. Struggling for a long time. Also went under a short bid. UPS. What are we talking about? Next week. Oh, I read that one. I'm glad it's hot. I'm gonna get some pool time. I have learned this, man. I've been in this industry so long. I've had the ups and downs and the ebbs and flows of the season. And it's either this, man. You sell your corals for cheap because the season's slow in the middle of the summer, which I'm fine with doing because I grow a lot of my own stuff. So, and I don't have this crazy amount of overhead. So we do fine. Sometimes I don't like giving the corals away for so cheap. Because I'm like, damn, $15. I could just fucking played Zoo Tycoon. But we can do it because we grow our own stuff. And we just like to work, so that's that. But what I've learned is to just take that time off. You know it's coming. December 15th. We did it last year. And maybe the year before. But we stuck to it. We didn't fucking really stream. We didn't ship it all. And it was nice, man. And we were fully recharged when the season came back. So we were talking about Zoo Tycoon earlier. $30. Nope, that was from the last one. Did I put a price on this? Too busy yapping? That's me. That's me. Tomorrow is all about photography for me. I will be taking pictures tomorrow and just posting and making content. 25. Sorry, I thought that was for the last one. You got it at 25. Let's give them an elite spin. The macro stream. So a little bit of feedback on that. I was up at like 3 a.m. and Parrotfish is usually up late. And Punani, are you in the elite club? I was gonna give you 2 spins if you are. If not, you get the 1 because I messed that up. But Parrotfish was up, and I was like, you know what? I got a little bit of time. Okay, let me give you 2 spins. And I hit up Parrotfish. I was like, hey, I'm gonna do this live on TikTok. It's 3 a.m., so nobody will see it, but I need you to let me know, you know, how does the quality look and all that stuff. And she was up. And it didn't come out as good as I thought. So either let me do this watermelon mushroom 15. It's pretty good size. Either the cable that I'm using is too long. It's a 100-foot cable, an HDMI cable, and it doesn't have any like signal boosters. So either that is causing me, Schneider, what up, man? Either that's causing the quality to not be like super awesome, or my settings on the output of the camera were not set right, and it was 3 a.m., so I wasn't doing a lot of tweaking. But we did the stream, and I had the coral on the spinning rack and everything, but it wasn't up to standard for sure. So today I got an auto spinner, like a cake spinner. So if I want to do like a time lapse feeding with the tank spinning, that came in today. But yeah, the HD macro stream, I got some tweaking to do. But I'm telling you, man, once I get that down, bro, nobody's streaming like that. Already right now, everybody does it from their cell phone. They don't take most of the people in our industry, just to be honest, they don't fucking know how to take a picture. Which tells me a few things, man. At least for me, what it says is that they're not teaching themselves to get better. If we're all selling online, the picture is the fucking thing. And, you know, the other thing, too, is I think some of it is the cell phone just works pretty good. So it's almost like I don't need to learn. But when we get that HD macro lens in streaming, oh, bro, it's going to be fucking insane. It's going to be another level. I'm actually pretty excited about that. And if it goes the way I was telling Tim, I was like, you know, it's hard to stream on the computer and deal with the corals out there. I would almost need another hand. And if it was worth it to where we were getting like good bids, we were selling a lot, we would have Timmy come on while I'm live and be able to put new corals in front of the screen, you know what I mean? Because with the macro lens, you're not going to just like pick up the lens and start moving it around and looking at stuff. Like, everybody's going to get sick that way. What we're going to do is we're going to put it in the best spot in the farm. Bro, I love this akin. We're going to put it in the best spot, and the coral that we choose is just going to be boom right there, you know? And then we'll just move a new coral there. So lots on my brain, man. I wanted to go to the zoo, which always inspires me, by the way, to stream and to reef. You know, when you see really cool zoo exhibits, it gets me into, I don't know why, but it gets me into like cleaning my tank and making sure everything looks good and all that. So that was pretty inspiring. And then just having a day off with the kids was really cool. But now I'm just ready to get back to it, man. I think what I should do, though, is in the next 2 to 3 weeks, if it is really hot, we should just be real limited on shipping. Should make some good content. And I need to take care of myself, too. I need to work out. I've been intermittent fasting pretty well now for... There's been some days where I ate much later because we're doing stuff, but I've been doing that pretty good. But I need to start working out and taking care of myself, and this is a pretty good time to do that. Did I... 205? Nope, no takesies backsies, bro. If you bid 205, no takesies backsies. We're charging that card, bro. What else, man? I got bit by me and Jackie got bit by a fly at the zoo. Must have been one of them fucking flies that came in on a fucking elephant or something, bro. This wasn't no fucking Chicago fly, dude. Jackie dropped her fucking ice cream cone. That's how much it hurt. And then like maybe fucking 4 minutes later, I got bit too. Horsefly, I don't know, dude. I think it was a fucking South African elephant fucking hybrid Bill Gates fly, dude, or something. That thing took a chunk, dude. I was like, I wasn't bleeding, but it was like a dot. It wasn't blood where it was like where it would smear, but it was a red fucking blood dot. Yeah, she dropped her ice cream cone. Luckily, she didn't drop the baby because I think he was in the other hand. So good thing she's got those type of mom reflexes. Horsefly, ooh, man, it hurt, dude. So that happened. The zoo was so goddamn hot. And I've been going to Brookfield Zoo since I was a kid, so nothing is really super new there. But man, I'll tell you what, seeing the new primate exhibit, because I grew up going to, I've told the story before, my dad get us kicked out of Brookfield Zoo, taking bubble gum, chewing it, and throwing it in with the monkeys. That's just the type of dude that he was. I don't condone it. I was embarrassed, obviously, with shit like that. And that's one story of many. But I've been going there since I was a fucking kid. I remember that place specifically because that's where he tossed the fucking bubblegum down. And now it's all like, it looks like a fucking modern prison. Like the glass, the bulletproof glass has like holes in it and everything was like stainless steel kind of. And it was pretty cool. Okay, let's end it on this one. I don't know if anybody's going to bid on it because it's kind of a pricey one and it's kind of late. But this is a really nice piece. If not, we'll put something else up. Look at this. Dude, I got so many nice torches that came in. This one right here is $125 if anybody wants this one. Look at that one. Bro, there's some torches that came in. I've never seen this type of color. And they're not fully open yet. I got some shit to show you. I got some of those like 2.0 tiger torches. Nasty. So before we go, don't go anywhere. Before we go, I am going to show you a little bit of a preview of stuff that came in. So obviously it's not all ready to go. That one I think was sold in the Elite Club, so I don't know if that one's going to be available. But I did buy some of my own ones too. So tomorrow I got to go through, move the stuff that you guys bought tonight, move the Elite Club stuff that came in and is open, and then I could get my pictures and stuff. But I will show you a preview of just a few things that I got some pictures of today because I was skimming through the tanks. So 125 is a really good deal on this piece. Going once. Trackies, torches, hammers. Timmy cut some Alveoporas today and glued them together, like a pink one and a blue one, and glued them together. So I think when those open, those are going to be really cool. A lot of Zoes. I got a lot of sticks too, so it's going to be a good week here. 125, Adrian, going once, going twice. I always spin it for you because I feel like I miss you. Are you in the Elite Club? I feel like I ask you every time. There's like 3 of you guys that I go, sometimes he is, sometimes he isn't. All right. So just for that and me questioning it, I'm giving you 2 spins. So it's the last one of the night too. So I'm going to get some rest. Maybe play a little bit of that Zoo Tycoon, fucking Zoo Planet or whatever that we have. Maybe sit in the steam room. You know, speaking of clams, somebody's asking about the clam. Maybe me and Jackie could do a little something for 30 seconds. You never know. I have 1 elegance coral in at the moment. I didn't get a picture of it. Kyle, I'm going to bring all high end this weekend, man. A lot of stuff has moved around from today, but check it out. Here's a quick teaser for what, and this is like, bro, this is 2% of what came in. Let me pull up my camera roll. So here's a few teasers, okay? Pink tip torch, obviously not all the way open. Man, I think it's pretty badass. I've got a shit ton of colonies that are like not fully open yet. These are bounce mushrooms that are insane from Chris Meckley that was on the stream earlier today. Not even in the tank for 30 minutes. So who knows how badass those are going to be when they open up. I think I sold that one in the Elite Club, actually. We got some small magic carpets. We've got, dude, check this out. Here's another one from ACI. Some type of galaxy bounce, I think they're calling this one. Again, it's not even open. You can see it's pretty closed. So some of this stuff's got to sit and adjust. Oh, look at this. Remember last week we were talking about branching Cyphastria and how it's hard to find the pink color? Found the pink color. Look at this. This is a fucking encruster mountain. It's got like every encruster grown in. I grabbed that from a hobbyist. So that piece I thought was actually really unique. Here's some Ghanies that just are not open. Again, you got to keep in mind these have been in the tank for 3 hours at that point. Now here's something that I've been farming for a long time. I was talking about these on the stream with Meckley and Salem earlier. This is the next piece that I'm going to get the macro lens on. These are so underrated. So nice. But that's old farm stuff that you'll see this week. That's that branching Cyphastria. There's a bunch of these. Like I said, I don't know what's sold until tomorrow because there was a lot of torches that people bought in the Elite Club. So if you want access to all that stuff before it goes to stream, you don't have to compete with anybody. Elite Club. But I'll tell you what, man, there were some expensive ones. Like, be prepared. Here's that clam. That might be it for teasers. That came from ACI today. I think that's it for teasers. I got a lot of different hammers. Tiger 2.0. You know what? Where is that at? Hang on. Might be a video instead. I'm glad you said that because that was one of the things I wanted to show you the most. Check this out. Ooh, are you ready though? Are you ready? Bruh. That one's dirty. And there's some other ones that are fucking nasty. Let me see if there's any more on this camera roll. That might be it though. That one might be the next raffle. I don't know. That one was pretty, it was not cheap either, but super nice. Nope, that's it. We'll check one more folder here for pictures, but that might do it. Dude, I got some nasty eclectus mushrooms that came in. Oh, I got some nice acros. Acros have been doing really good for us. All right, that's it. That's enough. That's going up tomorrow, I think. Dude. Nasty. All right, that's it for me. What's up, Kristen Kirk? What's going on? Did you cut the torch from the last raffle? No, we haven't touched any Euphilia. Tomorrow, Timmy's here for Euphilia. So today was Acans and Alvies. Tomorrow, Tim's coming. He still kept his other job 2 days a week, so he works there Monday and Friday. But he comes here after he gets off work. So tomorrow he'll come. He'll cut the torches down, the hammers down. He can cut a lot of Euphilia really fast because it's just very easy to cut. You know, the bone is like butter. So that's the plan tomorrow. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of corals, dude. We are stacked. I bought corals like it was in the middle of the busy season. I don't really know what I was thinking. I spent way too much money. So I'm going to be here. Trust me, I got to move some shit. You guys are awesome. One last shout out to Salem and Chris Meckley. I thought that was really cool. Two guys that I, you know, admire, respect. What does it mean when like somebody's better than you, but you still like them? Admire? Whatever. I like those guys, and I'm looking forward to being on their 24-hour stream. Anytime somebody will have me on, I'm more than grateful. And I want to bring the community to show them, hey, when we bring Kush Corals on, we get that Kush Corals pop. So I expect to see you guys there. That's on Saturday. So I'll post all that in the Reefer Lounge and look for the Discord, the Telegram, the YouTube. I'm about to be everywhere, baby. I'm out. Wait, one more shout out to Jackie for doing all that in the background, man. She worked so hard. She also went to the zoo yesterday and is probably beat. So shout her out. I appreciate her so much. It's a lot of work dealing with this crazy house and this crazy company and this crazy, I was going to say something else that starts with the C, but you get it. I'm out of here, dude. Peace.